saints, soldiers, and citizens of heaven. Guys, we know that in the Bible it says that a woman is not permitted to speak in church, that she's not to be over a man. And so I'm not disagreeing with the Bible at all. But we also know that there are women in the Bible that God has used mightily. Now, a man is supposed to be the head of the household. He's supposed to be the teacher and the preacher. Now, women are, according to the Bible, supposed to lead and teach other women. But do you remember when Jesus made his triumphal entry? The Pharisees, well, because of the people hollering Hosanna and praising Jesus, the Pharisees said, "Tell them not to say that." And what did Jesus say? He said, if these were to remain silent, then the very stones would cry out, the very rocks would cry out. See, that's what happens when a man doesn't take his place. Somebody will. And if it has to be a woman, it will. God will make sure that his word goes out. He will make sure, if he has to use babies, or if he has to, as the Bible says, raise up from these stones children unto Abraham. The women are having to do the man's job because there are so many men out there that don't want to. And society has pounded men down to the point that they're no longer men. The most hated and despised is a man. The lowest of the barrel is a heterosexual or straight male. Now, Jesus met a Samaritan woman at the well. Samaritan people were hated by the Jews. See, even though the Samaritans, well, you remember when Daniel and all the others were taken captive by Nebuchadnezzar, he went in and he got all the rich people, all the learned people, and he left only the sick and the lame and the poor people. So the Pharisees looked on those people, and the Jews looked on those people as if they were nothing. Kind of like in today's society, you know. If you ain't got money, people don't respect you. Well, who wants a man's respect anyway? We just want to hear those words, "Well done, good and faithful servant." But anyway, Jesus told that lady at the well, he said, if you knew who it was that was asking you for a drink, you would ask him for a drink, and I would give you living water that would spring up out of your belly into a river of life. So the conversation goes on a little bit. And the woman says, "Sir, give me of this water that I thirst not again." Well, you know Jesus. He's true to his word. That's right. Pow! The next thing you know, the lady's in the town. Now, she was out at the well during the middle of the day, which is not the way they did it. They always went to the well during the cool of the day, in the morning or in the evening. But she was out there in the middle of the day because she had a bad reputation. She went out there to avoid shame, the way the other ladies would talk about her. Now, you talk about an outcast among outcasts. But Jesus gave her that living water, and she knew well enough not to go in there and say, "This is the Christ." She knew the only way that she could get their attention was to say, "Come and see a man what told me everything I ever did. Is this not the Christ?" She had to put it in the form of a question. That's that living water at work. Yes, sir. So the guys went out there to check out Jesus, and then they invited him to stay in the town for 2 days, and many people were saved. Now, when that woman went in there and said, "Is this not the Christ?" Well, I don't know about you, but that sounds like preaching the gospel to me. Not to be offensive to anybody, but oh well. The Bible says that Jesus was an offense. So if a man is born a man, I'm not going to call him a yes ma'am, or if a woman is born a woman, or a girl, female, however you want to put it, I'm not going to call her a sir. But I will say this, Christian soldier, you need to use your proper pronoun, son or daughter of the Most High. Now that is a pronoun that I want. I am a son of the King, and he has made us kings and priests. So guys, let's stand up and take our place. Jesus said it wouldn't be easy, but we got to fight our way back. We got to be heard. We got to take some of the burden off of some of these wonderful ladies, and they're doing a marvelous job. Yeah, Regina, I'm talking about you again. You're my favorite one to pick on. Y'all think about this. I got a lady in my church. Her name's Kelly. She's one of the same breed. She's one of them Spitfires. Got another lady in my church. Her name is Miss Marge. I got a lot of ladies in my church that I think the world of them. Miss Ashley's one. Miss Carrie's one. And I'm a quit now. I don't have time to name the names, and they're not in any kind of order anyway. Anyway, men, let's stand up and be men, whether the world likes it or not. Y'all have a blessed day.